So, the Spiral Order has lost this slash of sprites, and we have to go after them. Hello, people of Knights Errant, and of Spiral Knights in general. And here we are, back in our first fighting mission in 2 videos. So, we're going to begin with a big beast basher. If you've done the missions before this, you will have that. The zapper, I'm using the super stun gun. It really doesn't matter for that. I'm gonna put the zapper just because it's a shot. Right. So let's do this. Anyway, we got Brendan again. Brendan just loves to run with us, I guess. So. This is probably the first compound you will ever experience unless you do well, you can't do a tier 2 arcade video, so. And really it isn't as hard as compounds get early on. I'll probably explain compounds later. When we start doing arcade and all the later missions. Got fire themed salamanders. Now we saw the chromalisks in the previous video. In the previous while we were trying to get to Haven, we saw these guys, but they were green, right? Not red. Well, that's because they had no status before. Now they're fire, so they'll have a different name. The regular green ones are known as chromalisks, while these guys are known as salamanders. Don't know why the three rings decided to call them that. They just did. So our health capsule's nice. We might need that with all this hearts. Just to recap, health caps regenerate more health than hearts, and you can carry. It's like hearts that you can carry and use when you want to. You can, like all other vials, you can carry up to only 3 at a time. But they are quite useful. And the way I have it set up, I hit 1 and they activate. The default is 4, 5, 6, and 7 for your quick slots, and that's how you use vials. So, lots of explosives here. We've got explosive jellies behind the gate. They're just like the pink jellies we saw while we're trying to get to Haven. Except explode when killed. Now, we got a key in here. We have to put that in the key door, of course, obviously. I mean, it's not that figure out. So we got explosive jellies, as I said, they just explode when you kill them. Boom. Alright. So these are vials. As I said, you're just gonna hit the quick slots. So cutscene here. Battle spirits. That's not too long didn't read, they don't work right. But they behave just like battle sprites, so. And now we got one to try out. So battle sprites, there are 3 currently. And if you have to choose one at first, you can have only one to start with. But if you get a lot of energy and you go to the supply depot, you can buy other sprites, and these will replace the ones you already have. So you can have multiple sprites. That's only if you have the riches to spend. So seeing all these jellies here, oh god. It might be nice to bring the slime slasher along, but we saw robots too, so the robo wrecker would be nice too. And then we got these guys, so yeah, the Beast Master was an okay choice. Our next level I'll probably switch to the slime slasher because there are more slimes than that. So this little thing over here, treasure. So I forgot to explain these abilities. This creates barriers similar to the vile barriers, but they are fire barriers. There are now when your sprite gets level 90, 95, and 100, they can turn their abilities into ultimate abilities. And these ultimate abilities are the same, but just with little perks. For the barrier here, one makes you faster while the barrier for a second when you activate the barrier, see? And the other adds a third ball to the barrier. This little firebolt, you can add stun to that, or I'm not sure what the other one is, but something along those. I don't know what the other one is. I don't know all these two. I just use the stun one. You get to choose what ultimate abilities you get when we get up to that bit, but we're not quite there yet. So we got the second level of this run. Dragons level up similarly to here, but if you just did it with that, it would take forever. So really just feed the materials. And when you get to the end of each level, much like forging, there are special materials that allow your sprites to level up. There are 0 star, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, all the way to 5 star material, and every time your sprite levels to a new level, you'll have to start using the next tier of sprite materials. So let's change our weapons as we said we were going to. Slime slash, it's basically a big shovel. don't know what that'll do to these alien monsters, but I guess we'll see. What faster is that? Oh, maybe it's just me. So, everyone's ready, let's go. They got these jellies, a little bit of, if you all recognize them, they were, when we tried to get to Haven, we met these guys. And it blew up everyone there. So we got Sprite cages here. Ominous. And then these guys heal the other monsters. They can't really fight, but you want to kill them first, otherwise they'll just keep healing the monsters so you won't be able to kill them. And also you want to, if someone is frozen or asleep, you want to break them out of that status ASAP, or as soon as possible. This place looks a bit ominous, wouldn't you think? And it's a big tube of ice water, bunch of explosive blocks and explosive jellies in there. Really ominous. That's a bug when you hit a monster, those start blinking red. Not sure that was them. So there's no pot if you didn't bring a gun, but that's because you're supposed to use your Sprite, but they just shot it. Guess we're wrong. So that it's meant you can use your Sprite to get that. But I mean, if you have a gun, it's cool. So if you remember back to the first video, this is a battle pod. Remember how I said some just start always vulnerable, while others are invulnerable for the first part of the battle, but then for the rest of the battle are just vulnerable. And some are vulnerable only after they've been invulnerable for a bit, and then basically they have certain times when they're vulnerable and certain times when they're invulnerable. So you have to attack them at a certain time, or else you won't. So let's use a health cap here, and let's stun this guy. Here we go, it activated. So it activates the last wave of the monsters. It activated the last monsters, so it should shock. No, it's freeze. Not shock. so. Now it's vulnerable, but it won't be vulnerable forever. We're just gonna keep attacking it. Now it's invulnerable. Shoot out these. We sit here, we should be up. I was gonna say we should be fine, but I guess we weren't. But I guess we weren't. But I guess we weren't, but I guess. And done. The mission is complete. We can return to Haven with a new discovery. These sprites aren't exactly as we thought they were. Got a nice spark of life there. And that concludes this installment in this Spiral Knights walkthrough. Please check out the other videos, as I made a lot of references to those here, if you haven't already seen them. So, I seem to have forgotten there was a little bit of a thing here. Here's a lab. It's a nice place that we just we came to after completing the Drakon mission. So, Morlin wants to talk to us, and he's a sprite, like he's a sprite scientist team or something like that. You see, has kind of a mask that looks similar to the regular sprites. If you look here, here's a regular sprite, and his mask looks like that one. Yeah. So the Drakons look like this. We have 2 more sprites to look at those. So now here's sprite food. I think I can explain that once we actually get a sprite, but so if you look here, there is. He gives us harnesses. We can't talk to Viscotti either because we don't have a practice right yet. And this is the food. So when I was talking about the different levels of sprite food, well, we actually seems we don't have 0 star, but so I was wrong in that aspect. But we have 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. Start with now for Drakons is red power, power dust, power mote, power orb, power stone, power star. Then there are 2 other sprites that we'll look at later, but they're pretty much the same. We have random scientists scattered around this place, some kind of fusion core thingy over here that was spotted from the Skylarks. An alchemy machine, these guys are literally everywhere. And we have a generator. One we found. Oh, right. Now, I have a couple of theories what this thing actually is meant to do, but we'll save those because it contains spoilers. Anyway, that concludes our tour of the lab for now, and we will see you in the next one.